Old niggas hitting on me always pisses me off because they have a certain air of entitlement to them. And I'll put it this way, if you came from an era where you were damn near promised a woman, like it wasn't hard, like, it's like everything cost fucking 10 cents. You could get a house for an extremely affordable amount on like a damn near minimum wage job. And you can really, like, I'm just saying, like, if back in the day, it's like you were damn near guaranteed a woman from how fucked up society was. And you came out the other side bitchless, something's wrong with you. It's either your income or your mind, really. Because, oh my god, I've dated men as young as 22. Because I'm normal. It's weird to go after people who are way out of your generation and age range. Excluding MILFs. I would go for a MILF. If you're a MILF, hit me up. But then, like, the oldest I've been with, like, fully 100% consensually, it'll be like 32. And then I've had good luck with all of them, and they have been sweet. They're like, oh yes, here's a lovely fine lady, she's extremely attractive, very intelligent, she makes me feel good about myself, and she's awesome and amazing, this is great, I want to give her as much as I can and, like, do all the fun shit in the world with her, take her out on anything I want, get to know her, and I've had a blast doing that. Old niggas, though, they will just kind of be like, ah yes, here I am, like 40, 50, 60, I'm entitled to a young, hot 20-something with a snatched waist. Oh, here's one. Yeah, she's the only one who has ever responded to me ever, aside from bots. But I can't tell the difference between a bot and a real woman, because I don't care, as long as they validate me emotionally. And then they won't put in an effort to, like, really be reciprocal with, like, conversation or energy or, like, thoughtfulness. Like, oh my god, I remember this one guy, he kept ranting all about himself, and, like, he kept trying to seem interesting to me, but then it's like, okay, cool, you want me to just sit here in front of this store with you as you endlessly tell me about how you used to, like, help smuggle drugs into Colombia on yachts. Okay, mind you, that was pretty fucking cool. So, of course, I sat there, but, like, I'm just saying, it's like, hey, are you ever gonna ask anything about my life and care, or... And then they're always so worried about a gold digger, but the whole time they don't even hit, like, the bare minimum of, like, care in any single way or shape or form. Like, I remember this one dude, he was, like, in his 70s, and I remember I rejected him God knows how many times, but I remember, I think it was, like, the second time I did it, he was still fucking insistent. I was like, oh, no thank you, I'm not interested, and he said, come on, please, we could come out, come on, you don't want, like, a drink, you don't want to come out for a little whiskey. It's like, I'm a hot woman, it's like, I'm not gonna meet with you at some dingy dive bar so that you can hopefully give me a possibly spiked whiskey and touch me with your liver spotted fucking old crinkled bag hands. That requires a lunch. And I remember I said, oh, well, how about, like, a lunch? Like, we could get, like, a small salad or, like, a happy hour together. Like, I'm more of a meal person, I don't like alcohol. And this nigga looked at me like... And as you can imagine, he did not get my number. And he continued to ask me, like, 2 more fucking times. It's like, nigga, you're 70 and still just barely making more than, like, not minimum wage for the city, but still, like, not fucking enough. Like, clearly it's like you have done something wrong with your life choices along the way to get to that point. And you just have whatever lack of intelligence needed to thrive. Because why are you that fucking old and still working? But it's probably the same stupidity that made you think you would have a chance with a woman who was fucking 21, 22. Weird. Like, these old dudes keep approaching me, and it's like you see me strutting down the street all nice and beautiful, oiled up, sundressed, tall, high heels, beret on, extremely sparkly fucking jewelry in the sun, and you will be like, ah, yes, I'm gonna approach her and ask if she wants to go on a hike. I don't look like I do hikes. Don't comment on my hair. Shut the fuck up. I know what you bitches are thinking. Like, dude, I've dated, like, they just don't even want to, they feel entitled. They're like, I totally deserve this young, hot woman validating me emotionally and only being interested in whatever I'm interested in, and I will never, ever, 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 ever reciprocate. Like, it's like, oh, like, if I ask a dude, hey, before we meet, can you help me, like, get a $20 SD card for my phone? So that since my phone basically isn't working, they'll be like, oh, gold digging. Whole time younger dudes have been like, hey Tamia, just because I love you, here's a bunch of expensive, beautiful jewelry because you deserve it and I love you. It's like the entitlement mindset of the 50s and 70s, but the brokenness of the fucking recession. They're like modern men with, like, outdated parts. You can't be an entitled misogynist, dumb, and broke. Pick a struggle. Come on now.